everybody, this is Michael McKiddles, may call me, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 2, Watanagashi. Now, let's just get into the game. Whoa, Kichikun seems happy. Why? How can this be? He's probably awoken to the joys of Oh yeah, he definitely lost. 1 second. Alright, I probably should have done this before everything, but, yeah. My phone just buzzed to a Twitter notification. Thanks, Twitter. Alright, so Keiichi probably lost the game, so... Keiichi-kun, your hairband's gonna fall off. Let me fix that for you. Rena cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had enshrined upon my head. How does it feel, Kei-chan? Have you awoken to the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual... Wow. To be honest now. It's... I don't blame you. I would like it too. We won't laugh. Oh, I thought it was Keiichi saying that. I thought that was him saying that. Wow, okay. That's a little bit embarrassing. It's a... Oh. Since it didn't say to be honest now. Wow, We won't laugh. Urgh! You jerk! I'm gonna murder you! Suiganbion's bag about wildly. I chased her in circles for a bit. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Unlike me. This episode got off to a weird start. Alright! Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist, and in the end, we didn't know how to add up the score. We didn't even have to add up the score to know who's on top. After that, in the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean, knowing that this will come in handy one day? How the bloody hell will a man know how to put on a gargle? Oh, well, a man knowing how to put on a gargle will be useful! The Yule! I kind of like how they make some words like more uppercase than the lowercase ones. Shh! Kei-chan, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass this off as a rehearsal for a play. That's right. If I cause a scene here... Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right now. Okay. They'll find out... Wait. Oh, she just appeared. Oh, yeah, okay. That's right. If I cause a scene here, they'll find out that I'm wearing women's clothing right down to the unmentionables. I showed her from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream. Actually, Kei-chan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup on you? Definitely not like me. I'm even stumbling right now, like, I forgot to shave this morning. I'll get to shaving this evening, guys, don't worry. Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Wah! What kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them? Hey, that's pretty impressive, dude. I can't, sadly. Damn me and my 5 o'clock shadow problems. How does it feel wearing a maid's hairband? It really finishes off the look. The hairband is the best part of the maid outfit, after all. What do you mean by finishes off the look? Dumbass. Stop teasing me! Keiichi-kun is embarrassed. Cute, star. That's right. Men like things like garter belts, right? So how does it feel wearing one yourself, Star? I don't really feel anything. Hey, stop it! Don't flip it up! It's tight, isn't it? Can you feel it rub against your skin as you walk? Stop! Don't whisper such strings in my ear! I think she enjoys it a lot more than she should. How? My miserable manhood suddenly shifted. Oh, that would be his penis. You're turning red. You're turning red. We finally realized it? That's right. Right now, K-chan is exactly the kind of maid every healthy male wants. Stop it, Mion. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear? Have you ever just wanted to hold a maid close to you? K-chan, you can only become one with that maid. Don't you see? That's a distance far closer than the mere touch can ever achieve. There. Can't you hear that pulse? That breath? Me-chan, that's... How? On the verge of overheating, the long red line flowed out of Rena's nose. Putting on makeup properly, making you wear a wig with straight, long hair you like so much. K-chan, I made you into your ideal woman. And now, you're gonna walk around town with me. You'll surely monopolize the eyes of all men. That'll definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? If only you didn't have the big thing dangling between your legs, you'll be a real girl. Hey, he could be a trap if he wants to. Saying that, you try to flip my skirts. Ah! This is definitely not in time. I can't let them see this. I can't let them see me with this male-centered problem. I would be into it too. Before I realized it, Rena was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek. Keiichi-kun, you were fidgeting like that. You were so cute. I'm gonna take you home. Honestly. On the list again. Yep, I'm on the list again. Peering through Rena's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion lying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Sadako and Rika-chan feel like when they become Rena's prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down from her frenzy. I would have let it just happen. Ooh, good thing I got that. Later, K-chan. Today was super enjoyable. You will rue this day, Mion. This disgrace shall be returned tenfold. I achieve an overwhelming victory and condemn you to public shaming. Yeah, only if you can beat me. I'm looking forward to seeing you try. Mion tossed me my clothes and looking as good mood as I ever seen her left. Okay now. Now that I've been released by Mion, I can't waste even a second running home. By the way, Rena isn't good as Mi-chan, so if we happen to bump into buddy, I won't be able to fall up for you, okay, Star? Change in the woods! Soon after that, I went into full-out dash. I'm pretty sure I was running 100 meters in about 6 seconds there. Oh, running the 100 meter in about 6 seconds there. Okay. That's actually pretty fast. Well then, Keiichi-kun, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow! The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably a divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At that moment, the front door opened as if somebody was waiting for me. Oh! Keiichi, so you're home. I was about to go for a walk. I was dumbstruck by how slow... Oh, that was his father. I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized a particular scene before them around. Oh, Keiichi. Dad? This is, you see, you know that club I'm always talking about? This is one of the penalty games we do there. It just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was an oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand. Keiichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We will keep it a secret from Mom, of course. No, Dad. Let me go. There's a show I want to watch now. Don't be like Uncle. Okay, it's not even 10 minutes and I almost ran out of being a terrible person points in this episode. Mion, you shall rue this day. This artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragging me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. Oh man. Alright, let's go to this. Keiichi, are you home? Oh, you were in the bath. Is that makeup remover? More importantly, what's the matter?
Sorry, I have a headache. I don't think I can make dinner tonight. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out to eat with your dad?
My mom is a go-get-em superwoman at work, but occasionally she takes a toll. It takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but what will you eat?
If it's just for myself, I could probably find a way to scrounge something together. Take care.
Keiichi! We'll take the car, so hurry up! Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He only moves so energetically when it's time to eat. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, where are we going to eat? I've recently found a nice store. Let's go there! But Dad usually complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place he would rank at 3 stars. I wonder what kind of place is that he would rank at 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmet, I, Keiichi Mabaru, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Himizaru night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was shockingly the family restaurant by the station. Dad, that great restaurant you were talking about, was this? The words, Angel Mort, were written on a very family restaurant as cartoonish logo. Had the air of a girl-oriented all-you-could-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant. Okay. Before I go on with this... No, it's not like Hooters. You never been inside, Keiichi? Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I travel far ways town to eat, but returning as far as Okibiya Station was really no reason to dine out. Only as far, yeah. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. We stopped the car in the restaurant's parking lot. More like parking garage! It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked here. But what really is amazing me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuoka, Nyoga, well that's fine. Chiba? Saitama? Opened up my mental geography book. I calculated how long it would take to get here via the major highways. Keiichi, it seems like you finally realize how amazing this restaurant is. What's the meaning of this? How can so many people travel from so far away just to come to this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered. The waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking seat, she got us inside. Oh yeah, this is in the 1980s, where basically in the 1980s, you were kind of allowed to smoke in restaurants. Though I never really went to a restaurant that allowed smoking because, yeah, I'm a product of the 21st century. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Dad ordered us 2 of the daily specials. It seems like they were ready made, so there wasn't much of a wait until our meals were brought to us. At all, until our meals. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not too different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. Unlike Hooters. If you're just talking about the taste, it seems like a normal family restaurant fare. Who gives a damn about the case, Keiichi? See? Isn't it great, Star? I see. It may just be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. Like Hooters. Oh, I've been to Hooters before with the non-meals of the family. Okay, I think I ran out of terrible points in this episode. Oh no! It's not even 20 minutes, and I already ran out. Alright, I'll try to be appropriate. And yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If they didn't come from far away to eat this completely mediocre food, then there's only one other reason. Dad flagged out a nearby waitress. Excuse me, dessert that comes with the meal hasn't come yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The dessert that comes with daily combo A. I've been waiting for quite a while.
Oh, my apologies. I'll bring it right away.
That apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered. Totally not Masonozaki. Dad? Could it be that this restaurant is... Aren't they great? The waitress's uniform's here. I mean... What are you doing, Keiichi? My own father never hit me. I'm your son! I'm your son! Listen, Keiichi, I've never come here with such impure intentions. A bell, naturally, and eccentric closing will affect. It's my artistic muse. I wanted you to feel that, even if you must have yearned for this stimulation, haven't you? Coming here alone, though, is a bit embarrassing. You understand? This is why I dragged you here. Just blame me, even if you must condemn me. What do you know? This feeling, Keiichi. I need to take a leak. A leak. My father has always had a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using comprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. Yep, I knew it. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Well, when you, kind of inferred that you had something going on when you were wearing that maid outfit, you gotta think about that. You really have to think about that. Continuing his one eyes rambling, my father stood up and headed to his... Oh. Okay. I'm going to negative points this episode. I got it from you, Dad. I got it from you. That lighting is so perfect. Oh, some people might not even understand what I'm going on with this. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go back to reading. I make myself laugh. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment is welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Wrapping up my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say, sorry for the wait. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that in her ear, the veteran waitress left. This waitress must have been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly, maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. I suddenly watched as she placed the dessert on the table with inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said. What incredible uniforms they are. I got it from you, Dad. I got it from you. Oh, that really does fit the Maibara family. They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect combo. Most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that, walking around a restaurant. Oh wait, wearing something like that, walking around the restaurant. It's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing rather than being new to the job. Both the wretches and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know? It's alright to be more straightforward. Oh, my nose starting to bleed. At that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is... Leon? Is that you? What an embarrassing situation! Eh? On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude. I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion! Why is she here? Why are you working at a place like this? I'm helping out my uncle's store. Come to think about it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town, that she sometimes works part-time to help them. Oh, that must be a lot of work. The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this is Mion, there was no reason to feel— Oh no, this is the awkward scene. Oh boy. Get ready for more awkwardness. Seriously, this is even worse than me somehow. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that there's a power balance between Mion and myself that has been turned upside down. That's right. I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliations from today's penalty games was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a God. For him to grant me for this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back. But seeing it like this ties to clothing suits you very nicely, doesn't it? Star. It's embarrassing, so don't look too much. I confirm my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion's currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo. Mion, you have pretty big breasts. It seems like they're ready to spill out even now. I don't... Oh, all these customers are definitely looking at... Oh, God. Don't say that. Don't play coy with me. I know that you enjoy drawing all the male attention with that embarrassing get-up. I mean, if you didn't, there's no way you would dress up like that. Damn, Keishi went very misogynistic. Well, in a way. It's not like I'm doing this because I like to. Is this alright, Keiichi Maibara? Aren't you taking this a little bit too far? Yeah, you are. Even if it's payback for that humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic. To pay back Mion tenfold, there's a chance. To pay back Mion tenfold is a chance that you'll never get. Wearing this kind of get-up, your mother must be so disappointed. That's not a whimper. That is definitely not a whimper. I don't know what that sound was. That part where you could almost just see something is the best. Come closer. Eek! Stop! You still lack the spirit of service towards your customers. Please forgive me. Oh my God! Oh! I want to take you home. No, not that. Okay, can I say this now? When Rena does it, it's fine. But when you do it, it's not fine. And yeah, that was sexist. Entering a version of Rena's Kayute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall. I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation, revenge for today's events. Oh yeah, you're definitely becoming a perv. Yup, I spare you the rest for the day. Oh! Star. It seems like Mion's neural circuits are completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased her a little bit too much, or so I thought, but it's such a big Mion, it's something that you'll hardly see, so this is good for now. Okay. Despite all the misogynistic and sexist jokes I said right there, it kind of was, while at the same time, he's just teasing her. They're friends, so it's fine. Friends in this harem. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna continue on with that kind of talk. I'm sorry, people. Sorry, viewers. Leaving aside what exactly was good. I never knew. To think that the high and mighty Mion would have a hard time being a waitress. That's wrong. This is such a surprising side of you. I don't want to know this. I want to show this Mion to. I want to show to this to the Mion from this afternoon. Actually, I want to show Rena and the others. Rena will definitely flip out with joy. Do you think she wants to? Do you think do you think she'll say she wants to work here? That's wrong. I could never imagine in my wildest dreams that such a Caillou uniform would suit you, Mion. I'm saying that's wrong. While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat. What do you mean? That's wrong. I'm not Mion. I was taken aback by Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Sonozaki, right? I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier, but my name is Shion Sonozaki. Mion is my older sister. My eyes unconsciously widened from the surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion, probably thinking that there's no way such a far-fetched excuse for work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Shion? Shion Sonozaki. Yes. I'm often mistaken for my sister. But when we met, you had the kind of response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time. That's because my sister is always talking about you, so I knew who you were. A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. Well, talk about cringeworthy. Think about what you were doing a few minutes ago. But when I look at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I wore the last shout like at that Mion, I would have ruined something that I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. I see. In that case, I'm sorry. Oh no, as long as you understand. My sister has a lot of enemies, you see. Well now, she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? As I unintentionally laughed aloud, Mion, no, Shion laughed with me. Shion, is this your first time being a waitress? It doesn't seem like you're used to it. Actually, Kei-chan is my first customer. A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer me the same way as her sister did. Seeing that blanket quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. Hold on. I kind of just realized something. Okay. Okay, nothing to be worried about. I just noticed something real quick that I forgot to turn off. Hopefully that did not affect the video in any way. I'm sorry, guys. Seeing that blanket quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. So, you said you worked part-time at your uncle's store before. I thought you would have been more used to it. Oh, I have other relatives that run shops. That's why this is the first time I'm helping the uncle that owns this place. I see. Makes sense. Anybody would be so timid of doing the job they weren't used to. Does Mion ever help out the store? Oh, my sister, you see, she's not good with these cutesy things. I know what she's trying to say. That's right. Mion's more suited for cool things. So I think having you help out here was the right choice. Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me. That uniform, it will never suit somebody like Mion. But for Shion, I think it works. You mean that, Shion, like Rena often does, spaced out and turned bright red. What does that mean exactly? At least for this moment, it felt like this Shion character actually existed, because there was no way that the Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment, realized that the more veteran racers was waving at us from across the room. Sonozaki-san, you can have your break now. Oh, okay. Mion finally returned to her senses. It seems as if it was her time to take a break. Time for her to take her break. Ooh, okay. Well then, I'll take my leave. It was fun talking to the infamous K-chan. Sorry for mistaking you for Mion and teasing. Crap, sorry. So sorry. Okay. Sorry guys, I usually play with something while I'm reading something because it helps me focus. Please tell Mion that I'll have my revenge one day. Oh no, I totally... Wow. Wow, okay. Okay, I can get through this. I can do this. Please tell Mion that I'll have my revenge on her someday. Dang. Okay. The thing you were forced to dress as a maid and walk around outside, right? The devilish laugh and smile. It was exactly the same one I knew. That's right. Tell her that I returned the favor for the total humiliation I suffered. Bleh. More importantly, I'm gonna complain to my sister about the teasing I had to endure today. My sister will have revenge. Will have my revenge during your club activities. Bring it on! I'll get it to her before she even gets to me. Liam laughed with a warm smile, devoid of any remaining nervousness, and disappeared into the back. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right. For now, I know that High Mighty Bion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But, of all things, for her to say that she has a twin sister. I thought that maybe I should ask Brenda tomorrow if she really has a sister. But maybe it's better that I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I decided that the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister. So I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not like we actually made a promise or anything. But that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an RPC when he was sitting on the can. Keiichi, are you about ready? Let's go home. Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Damn. Dad, you're quite the regular customer. Was that new restaurant just now somebody you knew, Keiichi? Oh, you were watching from the shadows. Like Shia LaBeouf. Dad had the oddest sense of tact sometimes. Somebody from school? From Himezawa? Yeah, she's the little sister of my friend Mion. Her school isn't in Himezawa, so she must go to the one in town. I've never seen her at my school. So not all kids at Himezawa go to the same school. Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister! Something like that? Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little bit happy and a little bit embarrassed. Alright! This might be the end of chapter 2. I actually don't remember how long this chapter was. Like, I remember this scene being relatively short. This part, yeah. Okay, is there really Shion and Introduction to Angel Mort? Let's go ahead and read those since we have time. Alright. Shion. Alright. Huh? Beyonce's family? Yeah. More broadly, I was wondering if she had any brothers or anything. I was actually wondering whether her younger twin named Shion really existed. My curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Sadako about it. I wonder. She might not. She wasn't being very clear about it. Has Sadako never gone over to Mion's house to play? From reaction, I guess you never met any. Yes, I've never seen any of her relatives except for her grandmother. As far as I could tell, they're already there were already dark clouds over the Shiana's real theory. Rika would know more than I. You would do very well to ask her. Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight. Rika, do you know anything about Mion-san's family? Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question. Mi has a big family, so I don't really know anything about them. Everything about them. That many, huh? For example... Is there anyone named... Oh. That many, huh? For example... Is there somebody named Shion Sonozaki? Well, I might have heard wrong, so she might not actually exist, but... You mean she? Shion exists? Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real! Their names are quite similar, you know. I could get tongue-tied trying to tell the difference. I heard that she's Mi's younger twin sister, but I haven't met her too many times. Wait, met her? You can only meet someone once. Oh! Oh! I know what she's referring to, but I can't say. Oh no! That would be a spoiler if I wouldn't say any of that. Wow, okay, okay, quick spoiler warning. If you don't want to hear a spoiler, cut to a certain point of the video. Alright, so here's the spoiler. Rika's in a time loop. Yep, that's all I'm gonna say about this. Yeah, I know that. I already know that part. Sorry for those who didn't skip, but that's what's going on. Alright, back to... Okay, no more spoilers now. You're safe now. No spoilers for me. Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but she hadn't seen her much. I think I met her once at a funeral a few years ago. She's not in this class, so maybe she goes to school in Okinomiya. Oh, that was... She may live there, too. Miya-san herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother, after all. She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them? It's a very complicated family. She seems to have many relatives. There are doubtless many different circumstances. For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seem very mysterious. Ah, what are the three of you talking about? Let this old man on it. Oh, Mion-san, you came at a good time. Might it be true that you have a younger twin sister? Oh, Mion, crap. A younger sister? Well, yeah. I do. Mion grew uncharacteristically red in face, at a loss. I think she's looking at me. Oh my! I had no idea! What kind of person might she be? I would very much like to meet her sometime. You shouldn't bother. She's not cute at all. She's really conceited. Besides, other than talking to her on the phone once in a while, I haven't seen her for a long time either. Why does it look like she's in such a panic? Wait, why did it looks like she was in such a big panic? Looks like why did it looks like? I'm not sure that's proper English, but I'm not gonna complain. Because I don't have proper English. It's like she was declaring that Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this is pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion, under the name of Shion. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling, as if I made a new friend, despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. We'll see about that, Keiichi. Alright, let's get introduced to Angel Mort. I kinda want more. I want to learn more about that. Come on. Alright. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide, April issue, complete conquest analysis, family restaurant chapter. Ooh. Now, at last, we come to the blazing hot third day. to Angelmore, a super famous restaurant in the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of Excess Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It could only be because it is a trail given us to by the god. Okay. It could only be because it was a trail given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive desserts, then you could just go to a censored place or something. We aim for not sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. The fragment of aroma from the sweet wax from these obligatory waitress uniforms creating no less of a public torture device. How can their bachelor flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms across the country? War Photography Hunter. Away! The smoking arrows are real superpositions? Oh, the smoking scissors are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tendency of an octopus. Ryu. Yesterday I failed to get a seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate goal, the golden seat, the quarter box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Rio, the hunter, he's saying that his victory was decided at the moment he chose his seat. In actuality, Rio used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akihabara's and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then, he also went in fairly early in the afternoon, just after the lunch break. Not only did he find his seat empty, but he attained it with ease. By utilizing the tricks such as ordering little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture. But, as it was cursed by that from the day before, the god of war's photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. And after 4 p.m., a man began to take his orders. It looks like he has been It looks like as though he's been seen through. It is the rule the hunter withdraw from grace once remarked. Ryu. My aim was perfect, but the fourth technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary, since I sat in the booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag and my fossilized in there. If there were 2 digits EGs involved for sticking here for half the day, I might have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. Okay. Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected from the hunter. He attained the nice angle despite limiting his failure. He is artisan. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. No. Okay. More surprising, though, is that this uniform conquest across Japan has not yielded a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter who brags about having been approximately half of the total prefecture police stations in the country. That thing from the day before. The day before, a hunter took on the Shrine Maiden Cuisine in excess of Naguya. His hunter spirit showed through his... His hunter spirit showed through to zealousy, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Mage Shrine appeared only at the time of his first order, a seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, we have a getaway, the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. We will present 1 passenger reader, 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel More uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. Oh my. I just realized. I don't think I realized this in the first read-through. Wow. Talk about the sexism I was mentioning earlier. Fuck. Well. I don't know what to say without sounding too perverted or... Wow. That is just... Well, okay. I would not say too perverted, but I don't know what to say about that. That is just messed up. Yeah, I'm not saying that I support that in any way, but that is kind of messed up. Damn. Alright, let's save and, yeah. I hope you liked this episode, guys, despite how, It got very weird at many points. Yeah, I'm saying this now. This episode did get very weird at some points from me and Keiichi. See, I was not the only guy being super uncomfortable. I think I was surprisingly. I think I might have been the least uncomfortable person in this episode. Well, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Mercado.